What's up? What's up? It's the Bossman Show. Hollywood with me. It's our second quarter kickoff to summer special. Boss, Hollywood here for you. 3 great segments. FUI material. Segment 1. Emails. Segment 2. Segment 3. FUI material and recap. So, without further ado, I turn over to the 4 horsemen. The man himself. Been with me since day 1 on the Bossman Show since we launched this thing. My road dog, my main man, from Chicago, down through Dallas, now into Louisiana. My man, Hollywood, Alec.
Yes, indeed, folks, we're back. We're back, and we're better than ever. You understand? We got some material that's gonna do what it's supposed to.
Yes.
You understand? We got the FUI material. You dig? We got emails out the butt. Man, it's about to go down. You understand? We're gonna do it up. We're gonna do it up.
Yes, indeed.
You already know. All right. So what are you gonna do? We gonna kick it off right now?
Yeah, we're gonna kick it off because we have a block, unfortunately, of Tristan Thompson stories. I want to get them out of the way first because this guy is one of the worst FUIs ever. He rivals his teammate J.R. Smith for now because J.R. Smith will not be a Cavalier very much longer. He'll be on some other team. But Tristan Thompson is fighting for the mantle of FUI Prince. Because, I mean, a block of stories on him like this is out of control. It's all because he's in that Kardashian clan that's made him a worse FUI than he already was before, previously getting with the Kardashians.
Unbelievable. It reads, shook one. Kylie Jenner told Jordan Woods she's scared of her now. Okay. After hookup with Tristan without a thought of Khloe or truth, Khloe claims Tristan Thompson threatened to kill himself after being caught creeping with Jordan Woods. Really? Okay. Khloe Kardashian says Tristan threatened suicide after the Jordan Woods scandal. And that's crazy all by itself.
Very.
Okay, well, you sent me reality TV rumor control. Tristan Thompson is big mad his baby mama Khloe claimed he threatened to hurt himself. Okay. While he was with the Kardashians, Jordan Craig claims Tristan Thompson paid her $112,000 not to date other men, even when he was with Khloe. Wow. Folks, you can't make this stuff up.
Look, all these blocks of stories back to back, and we got even more on this guy. It's just ain't even the end of it.
Let me tell you, this guy, he's an even bigger pick-me clout chaser than I thought he was in the first place.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know what his problem is. But, hey, we're not really into asking too many questions because we'll probably get the answers that we're looking for, and they're not going to be good in the first place.
Not at all.
So we just keep it moving. Okay, here we go. Thanks, no more parties in L.A. Tristan Thompson, Jordan Woods, and Kylie Jenner end up at the same West Hollywood hotspot.
Really?
What are the chances of that happening? You see what I'm saying by cloud chasing? Like, really, what is the chance? What are the chances that would happen?
Exactly.
Dude, I don't know, man. Looking bad already. Okay, here we go. Tristan Thompson's OG baby mama, Jordan Craig, finally speaks on the devastation the devastation that Chloe wreaked upon her during her pregnancy with Prince. These are just, sometimes I just don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know who's more borderline cerebral. Is it them or is it the people that are actually reporting this nonsense?
Exactly.
And I'm not talking about us like we're like 10th party. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like public FUI. You know what I'm saying? This is all the way. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's almost like, how do you... We don't chase them down. We don't chase these people down to get a story.
Sure don't.
You understand? We just tell you the story because we want you to know the power and the ridiculousness of FUI activity. Like, this happens every day where people get to chase down FUIs and then write a story about their FUL. And L stands for life.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just thought I'd throw that in there. Okay, here we go. Ain't-ish daddies. Infant allergic. Tristan Thompson only saw son 9 times in the first 2 years of life, according to child support documents. What
a FUI for that.
Dude, I mean, that's instant. If he had never done anything before that, you understand? That would be it. Okay? Gosh.
He's too busy in West Hollywood. He's in West Hollywood hot spots. He's too busy messing around with his baby mama's sister's friend. He's too busy, like I said, clout chasing. Dude, you're a Cavalier player. You're in the NBA. You have a nice contract. Why do you do these things? You don't have to do these things.
That's what I'm saying.
He don't got to do none of this stuff. He can just be normal if he wants to.
Well, you know, he's already a burgeoning star. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see the point of trying to be extra to find yourself in, you know, the tabloid magazines or anything like that. I don't understand. Like, next you know, he's going to be on a reality show. If it hasn't already, that's what I was about to say. If it hasn't already happened many times before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't personally seen it. I personally probably don't want to see it, but to me, is barking up the wrong type of attention.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
8 stories in a row on you. 8 stories are reported on you just this week. 8.
That's ridiculous. He needs his ass whooped. And I'm just telling you, if anything, you know, if it's true, you know what I'm saying? Because I know sometimes the media likes to twist shit up. But the thing is if it is true and had, you know what I'm saying, that he only saw his son 9 times, you know, that's preposterous. There's no excuse.
But do you know what he said in court, though? You know what he said in court, don't you? He can see me on TV 82 times a year playing basketball.
Really, bro?
That's what he said.
That dude's, man, man, look. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was about to tell you that there's no possible way this guy could be running neck and neck with JR, but I recant. Even that mental statement, I recant it. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, he's not only is he running neck and neck, but, like, he's eating soup off of Swish's head right about now.
Like, really? This is what you said in court?
Dude.
You can see me 82 times a year on TV. I'm working.
What? Nick, man, oh my God. Man, anyway, Do we have anything else about this imbecile?
Not tonight, thank God. But I want to ask you this question, Hollywood. Do you think that hanging out with Swish and being his teammate makes him worse?
Man, look, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I will say this. They say that you are the company you keep.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So there's a great possibility that that the undisputed king of FUI it could be rubbing on him some, but I don't know if it could be within that area concerning the child. You know what I'm saying? Some people once they get a taste of crossing, you understand, the really wet and thirsty sands, you know what I'm saying, at the same time of FUI, goofiness. Sometimes it just takes a whole life of its own. And maybe he made a left. Like, he made a left. He's about to be in an infinite circle of just FUI activity. Like, if this how he's rocking off, now it's still, it's early. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
To me, it makes sense because I'm going to tell you, this guy who, it's like, dude? Really, Tristan? Okay, this guy makes $18.5 million next year. Is the Cavs' second highest paid player. And he's pulling shenanigans like this.
Like, it's just pretty. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're pretty much already established. You understand what I'm saying? There's really no purpose. There's really no purpose in putting yourself out there like that.
Done.
You know what I mean? It's unnecessary, Real bad boys moving silent.
Exactly. And you're in the 30-mile zone, the TMZ zone. Everything you do gets seen and reported on, Tristan.
That's when you're an FBI.
You don't realize this?
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if you get caught, if you're peeing on a tree, they're gonna report that. And I'm sure he probably get caught. He's a clout chaser. That's just what they do. They chase the clout.
But it doesn't hit. But see, like you said, Hollywood, him saying in court, he can see me 82 times a year on TV. I'm at work. That's beyond FUI. That's just, you're just a savage.
That's trifling. It's trifling. I couldn't imagine. I got 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't imagine telling my baby's mother, if he wants to see me, he can see me on TV. I couldn't imagine saying that about my own child.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way. Man, dude, look. I don't know, man. I think we might have found the new undisputed king.
At least Swish takes care of his 4 daughters.
That's what I'm saying. I can give him credit. I give him credit for that. The antics, ridiculous. But you've never heard anything about him not taking care of his kids, or at least I haven't.
I haven't either.
But this fool here, man, like I was saying, bro, like, this is it, because I don't even want to talk about this fool no more. Like,
yeah, we're done with him.
This dude's an idiot. You know what I'm saying? You got blessed. You about to jump into the money, and that's what you have to offer? Gotcha. Where we at, man? I was about to curse.
We had Act Up. Summer Saver. Wendy Williams confirms she's seeing a 27-year-old, hence he's smashing her newly freed flatty to no strings smithereens.
Almost threw up in my mouth. That's what happened. I almost went there.
Yeah.
Oh man, how am I gonna address this one right here? God bless him.
Yeah.
I mean, what can I say?
This is a business deal for him. He's hoping to get to that money by sacrificing all his dignity to smash that flat booty, non-attractive woman who's messy. This is a money play for him. He wants to marry her and get to that money like Hunter did.
Well, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just old school. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm just from a different breed. But there are some things out there that, that's not even. I don't know, man. That would be. You understand? That depends on how much money it is. You know what I'm saying? There's amounts of money that can turn your head. You're like, oh man. But then, just like I told you, I don't even know. I mean, like, I would have to think really long and hard. Like, I would have told her, well, maybe if you could give me a week to make a decision, because, the lights are going to be on all the time. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you blindfold me? All the time. I don't know, man. That's heavy. Like, I'm imagining, like, the only thing that I can think about right now is that time she passed out. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
What she looked like before she passed out. Like, that was a scary picture, bro.
You know what another picture scares me? Remember that picture she's posted on the beach of her no figure having ass?
Oh.
That picture just...
Damn, dude. I forgot about that.
That picture, seeing her body, how it was just nothing to it. It's just flabby and flat and big chest and her big face. Like a Bullwinkle or something. I can't do it.
She was looking like a dragged out Gladys from the Muppets.
Bro, I couldn't do it. Like, I would lose the money because I couldn't fire off.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Like, there's some things that you have to just really know yourself on. You know what I'm saying? And there'd be no way that I put myself in a predicament to make myself look like a fool. You know what I'm saying? My face would tell it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying? From, man, you name it. From, I mean, all the blog writers would know it. All the bloggers would know it. They're like, man, this dude right here, it's obvious that he's in it for that quick buck. Because I'm telling you, every time you see them together, he looks borderline disgusted. Like he's just ready to cry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you see the little kid, and they're getting dropped off at that one auntie's house that's consistently hugging and kissing on them with the mustache, and they're just terrified.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of looking like that. They would have been done told everything. Yeah, he's in it for a quick buck, man. You need to, you might as well X that right now.
Oh, yeah.
So why even put yourself, no, bro. Okay. All right. What's this? Zipping it and doing it? Here's a look at Wendy Williams' much younger man who's hot topically smashing her to wig rearranging remnants.
More power to him on that one.
Hey, man, look, just like I told you, man, God bless him. God bless him. Like, you get 5-100, you 5-star G, you are. You get many hundreds. But you're alone on that one. Especially when it comes to this particular show. All right? Okay, here we go. We got another one. Groove gained Wendy Williams. Calabasas kicks it with the Kardashians. Dips it and does it. Dips it and does it with very sexy mystery man Kevin Hunter Sr. still has beef. Oh, that's something different. Okay. Dips it and does it. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're on to Kevin Hunter Sr. Dude, go away. Just count your blessings and jet, man. What are you doing? Okay, here we go. Kevin Hunter Sr. still has beef with son after catching snotbox fade. Yeah, we talked about that on the last show.
We did. He's still mad about it. It made the news. He's still mad about it. He's still pissed about it.
Well, what's he mad about? There's nothing he can do about it, man. It happened.
Exactly.
Man, just take your L. You understand? And go sit on it, man. Straight up. Shoot, that's all you can do. You got rocked. Shoot, I wish I could have seen it. But anyway. Okay, former friend faults Black China for failed music career. Really?
What's the friend named Pipes?
Dude, I'm trying to figure out what music career. Like, what the heck? What is that? Okay. Says he was there when Kardashian sent her a frenemy cake.
Wow.
Dude, come on, man. Former friend faults Black China for failed music career. Says he was... Dude, come on, man. What music career, dude? Anyway.
Exactly.
Dude, pump your brakes, Angela. Rob Kardashian refuses to allow Baby Dream on Black China's reality TV show. Okay. Well, I mean, why do you think he would want to do that?
Because he wants her to be on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, his reality TV show.
Of course.
It's FUI motives behind it.
Well, yeah. I mean, forget protecting the kid. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Now, for me personally, if I have my own reality show, I probably wouldn't want my child to be seen on it. At the moment, not my baby. But that's me. You know what I'm saying? Because people are stupid. But, you know, he wants to boost the ratings. Gotcha. Anyway, more on Black China. Black China blasts back at Rob's hypocrisy over blocking Dream from her show, but keeping her up with a contrived Kardashian. See what I mean?
Exactly.
I mean, every time that's what happens. Ridiculous. Okay. Enough on baby. Here we go. Baby Dream. Gotcha. Bruh. No, are you serious?
Yes, it's very.
Okay, Miami man on trial throws feces at judge. It's protein. It's good for you, he says. You're gonna get life.
Exactly.
If they don't hang him. It's ridiculous. He's gonna get life. It's over. He apparently he wants to never leave prison.
Obviously.
Like, you want to be a lifer. That's just something that you want to do. Unbelievable. Okay. Moving on. Method Man. Wu-Tang in the house. All right. Method Man's unaging fountain of youth looks at the BET Awards has your aunties wanting him to bring the pain to their soggy bloomers.
Soggy bloomers. Hell no.
Dude, soggy bloomers. That's crazy. But, it's true. You know what I'm saying? Weren't the 90s awesome? Anyway.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, in the 90s, I don't think we really would have had much of a show if we were doing it back then, because most of the material probably would have been about Bobby Brown.
Yeah. And it wouldn't make it to print very often either. It wouldn't be in print as much as it is on social media now.
That's what I'm saying.
Material.
There wouldn't have been too, but like turn of the century, man. And we know, like, because we've been doing this for a long time since I was living in Dallas. Like that was like 12 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Wow. Okay, what the heck is this? What the hell is this?
That's how Cam Newton types.
It's even written. Even since the news, it's even written funny.
That's how he types in real life, Cam Newton.
Are you serious, bro?
Yes, pull up his Instagram, Cameron Newton, right now. You will see. That's how he types in real life. That's why the headlines type that way.
Dude, why?
He's an FUI. That cross-dresses.
Dude, I'm serious. Like, dude, why? I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna check it out too, because dude, that is preposterous. Like, for real.
If you can pull up your Instagram right now, you will see it. He types in hieroglyphics.
Dude said in hieroglyphics. Uniform King Cam Newton tries unsuccessfully to buy white man's seat on plane for $1,500 to get more leg room. Really? Mm-hmm. So not only does he write like an imbecile, but he's just a flat out imbecile.
Correct.
Get more leg room.
That was his take, to get more leg room.
I think he has enough money to basically rent his own little private jet.
You would think.
So why are you trying to buy some guy's seat for $1,500?
That is an FUI for you right there.
That is unreal. It's real, but it's unreal. All right, man. Wow. Still on site. T.I. and his entourage allegedly fade Floyd Mayweather's DJ over timing?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I just had that was a serious moment of silence.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Oh,
terrible.
Yeah. Tiny. Okay, moving on. Just gonna leave it at that. I can't sit here and think about that all day.
She's like a short version of Wendy Williams that's had surgery to enhance her body, but still, you can't shake certain things.
Right. I'm just saying. People are going to do what they want to do. You understand? Now, you have to be prepared for what comes with whatever you do because you're in the public eye. You understand? At the same token, there are certain things that you try to steer clear of. And one of those things is family. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, a smart man just wouldn't bring wives, husbands, you know what I'm saying, in family, children, you know what I'm saying, to me, that's totally off limits. You know what I'm saying? It just is. So, they got people out there, you know, their mouths are just too big. You know what I'm saying? They're doing too much. Sometimes the best way to get paid and the best way to keep getting paid, if you can feel what I'm saying, is keep your mouth shut and let it fly.
I agree totally with you, brother. Preach that knowledge, brother.
I'm telling you,
brother.
I mean, I'm serious. Sometimes the best way to get your coin, shut up, do what you're doing. You understand? Because, man, look. Okay. Woo Chile. Man. Tierra Marie arrested for DWI after being caught driving a car with 3 wheels.
Jesus.
After driving a car with 3 wheels.
Was it a big wheel? Like a kid's big wheel toy? Like,
I don't know, but here's my thing. How drunk do you have to be? Now, I said a car with 3 wheels. That means, I mean, what I'm gathering for it is something happened to the 4th wheel. What happened, we don't have any information on at the moment. But how drunk do you have to be caught up driving on 3 wheels? And you didn't actually do a bank robbery or something like that. Exactly. Just food for thought. 50 Cent Pedally posts this. Oh, he posted that?
Mm-hmm. He couldn't wait to post it about it.
Okay. Yeah, 50 Cent has been on a roll as of late.
He's King Petty.
Oh, dude. He's hilarious. I ain't lying. Okay. Who? NBA draftees mistake Destiny's Child. Dude, are you serious? Ooh, wow. NBA draftees mistake Destiny's Child for the Cheetah Girls, and more pop culture travesties to make us feel old in Name the 90s.
Yes, they were pushing it bad.
I mean, I kind of was just talking about that. You know, what I've noticed, even with our current rap artists, they don't know, don't show, and really don't give a rat's ass about the superstars and legends that paved the way in the 80s or the 90s. Like, they have no idea.
But they'll show sample their music, though.
Oh,
a hit.
For sure. You remember when, as a matter of, not only do they sample the music, but they sampled the entire culture of what was happening in the 90s. I'm talking about from the clothes to the hair to the jewelry, the whole thing. But they have no respect and really don't know anything. You know what I'm saying? Or do they even care to know, about that era? They'll just vulture with the trend. You know what I'm saying? But they really don't care about it. Not on the level that we care about it, because we came up in that era. Like, that era was important. And it still is important to us that lived in that era. Lucky us. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to tell you straight up, if you grew up in the 80s, and if you can remember the entire 90s, you're blessed. Because that ain't going to never happen again. You know what I'm saying? The renaissances as far as music, style, culture, fashion, whatever, business, we'll never see it again. You understand? Instead, things seem really regurgitated. You know what I'm saying? and on a level of, how should I say this? On a level of, it's almost like generic quality culture. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's generic. Like, we've seen it. You know, you'll say to yourself, we've seen it before. You know what I'm saying? But on the level that we've seen it, it was original. Now it's just a thrown up hodgepodge of retro madness. You understand? It's almost a slap in the face. But that's just my opinion, and who am I?
Well, I could throw it a step further into the sports realm for its merchandise. All the throwback hats from the 90s, like the old teams that have the old logos.
Yes, sir.
Teams going back to those old color schemes, going back to the old logos. So, yes, even in sports, like the hardwood classic or the classic look of these teams sells more for some teams than the original look, like the Atlanta Hawks. The old Pac-Man look when Dominique Wilkins played for the Hawks and
yes.
Mutombo sells more than the new Hawk look.
Absolutely. That's basically proving my point. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people, because of like the type of era that we live in now, people cherish those days. You know what I'm saying? And they really wish that they could come back, but they're not. You understand? So, you know, it's like, I'm not, it's more power to them, but it's like they try to capitalize off of these trends that we've seen, and that people back then, it's almost like legendary times. They don't really give a rat's ass about it. It's only like we're just going to capitalize on it. You know what I'm saying?
Because these millennials haven't seen it yet.
You understand?
Wow, this
right.
is cool. So it's a new for those up and coming kids. It's new to them. Well, it's old to us.
Oh, right. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's totally original, and it was like a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? And they're not, to them it's like dollar signs, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I see it as a period that ought to be left alone for that reason. You know what I'm saying? Be original enough, you know, to come with original ideas, which they have. You know what I'm saying? But I think everything ought to be original. You know what I'm saying? And not putting a bruise on what these legends of that time and what people of that time brought to the table. You know, where am I at? Oh,
we're at yikes.
Okay, yikes. 13 Caucasian welfare queens arrested for defrauding over $104,000 in social services.
If you ask Donald Trump and his minions, those are also black people who did it, but it's their own people.
Thank you.
And see, this is my thing about the GOP likes to red herring and conflate poverty, entitlement programs to black people. When there's more poor whites on entitlement programs, social services, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, or SNAP, however you want to call it, than black, because there's more poor whites in America and poor blacks.
Right.
There's more of them than there is of us. But the GOP likes to conflate that to make it say, oh, the darkies are taking all your stuff. It's the darkies doing it. No, it's your own. It's your own poor own you don't care about, but they're their own poor who vote for them religiously, but they don't even care about it. They only use them for power, to leverage, to keep power and money of those upper echelon Republican people, men who are rich on Wall Street and that top 1% that keeps their party going. But use those poor, dumb, broke white people in the South and in the Midwest to keep their power.
Dude, I couldn't have put that any better. You know, I've seen people try to deflect and try to say, well, that's because you only account for 13%. Let me tell you something. It is what it is. You understand? The numbers ain't gonna lie. Just like they say. All those numbers don't lie. Right, the numbers don't lie. There are more Caucasians on public aid than any single-handedly any other race. You understand? But they'll deflect that on us, and you know, media plays a big part in it too. You understand? But it's just not the case. It's just not the case. You understand? The thing is we have a lot of poor people in this nation. We shouldn't, but that's the way it is. That's our nation for you. You understand? And I think a lot of times we have people in high places, you understand, that use people who are not in full the way they should be, or they are not as intelligent. You understand? And they try to almost manipulate them to the point where they see themselves as something that they're totally not, if you can catch my drift.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When in fact, we have people from all sections that do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But the numbers don't lie. You understand? There's more white people on public aid, you know, welfare and so on and so forth. Food stamps, you name it, than anybody else. That's fact. That's documented. You understand? But it's almost if you can't explain that to them. But that's something else.
Because they have to stroke that white fear by putting the darkies or the blacks on it or the Latinos on it as the poster child for it to get the scared of. Because Lyndon Johnson said it: if you can convince the poorest white man that they're better than a black person, you have them. They do anything you want for them.
Oh yeah.
Because you convince them that they're better than the richest black man. The poorest white man with nothing is better than the richest black man. They'll do anything you have them. Do what they want to for them. So they conflate it very well, and those who are uninformed go with their narrative. But I will say this: if the Republicans cut entitlement programs, it's going to hurt more whites than it will hurt more blacks.
I'm serious.
This is facts.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? And fear is a bug. You know what I'm saying? I think we was going over that on the last show, like fear with the police. Yes. Fear is a mug. Like, I really don't believe that people, you know, really get the definition of what fear or the true meaning of what fear is. You know what I'm saying? Like, fear is a mug, and I don't know what they think they know about us that makes them so scared. You understand? And so ready to, deflect, you understand? And it just doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
but I know it has.
Break here, Hollywood. We gotta hit this break here. We'll catch this on segment 3. We're Kevin segment 3 about this. Folks, up next is the emails. Boston Hollywood segment 1's over. More emails for you after the break. Check us out. Get ready for it. Get ready for you. Get your brain cells ready to lose them. Emails are up next. Boston Hollywood.
Crap.
We out.
Oh, God.
And if you don't know, now you know, you know.
Show, segment 2. Your favorite segment, listeners, is the email segment. I'm turning over to the man himself, Hollywood Alec, to read your emails this segment. Hollywood, if you could, give listeners the disclaimer about what they will hear the next 40 minutes or so of the emails that will come into the Bossman Show from info@bossmanshow.com.
It's ridiculous. If we have any new listeners out there, these are pretty much just the cream of the crop of FUI activity is the listener emails where they send us emails. I don't know why they write them this way. Maybe they're trying to trip me up. Maybe they're trying to tell me something. But either way, it is just downright stupid. And it's a staple of this show. It's part of what makes this show so special. You understand? Oh, Lord. We have some... Oh, my goodness. We have some stuff in here.
God off.
Man. I'm just saying, bro, this is ridiculous right here. I'm going to try. That's all I can do. I just wish... You know what I wish? I wish that our listeners could see what we see.
Oh, yeah. That's what makes it even worse. If you see what we see... Like, we read it off the best we can, but you see what the spellings of these words and how it's put together, it's epically bad.
You would be like, man, I don't even know how that fool reading that.
It's not readable. It's not decipherable. Most of the emails aren't decipherable. They're just not.
We talking about cuneiform.
They're incoherent like Cam Newton's typing.
Dude, I checked that out too, dude. I'm done.
He does type that way for real in real life.
Look, I was like, dude, I'm done. I'm done. I'm out. I'm gone. Because that right there, that is so unfreaking necessary. It's so extra. Why?
Exactly. Why would you type in hieroglyphics? What makes you so good at typing this weird hieroglyphic font for no good ass reason?
That fool said cuneiform. Cuneiform Cam. Now he thinks he's a Sumerian.
Exactly.
Dude, idiot. Like, man, come on, bro. Man, chill out, man. Oh, all right. Well, you asked for it, you're going to get it. Okay? Here we go.
That first one already bad. Just the name.
Dude, I'm just trying to get my head right, bro. I wish y'all could see my face. Y'all be like, man, this is right here, bro. All right, man. Here we go, man. Listener email.
See? That's just terrible.
Little Sockavox. Little Sockavox Mustang, and Elijah Campbell disregard.
Come on, like, really?
Man, who's that? Elijah Campbell disregard.
What kind of name would that be? It's like one of them old British army men or something.
For real, like, what if I just disregard your email? What about that? Not even read this stupid crap. Semen as toe that I was massaging with a... Really? Semen as toe that I was messaging with a woman on Facebook. Date was with the sheets. What? I was blocked because I did not respond to her message. Fat ass enough.
Oh, God.
Man, dude. Fake is war hung mane. I wasn't given a fair steak and shake. Speak wanted. Swan in North Alabama by Tennessee.
Gotta be.
Okay, man. I'm gonna sum this up in one sentence. Y'all ready? Here goes. What do you expect from somebody named Swan?
Exactly.
That was it. That was it. I mean, there wasn't no punchline to that. His name is Swan. And he said, speak wanted. I hope this ain't how we talk for real.
And respond, like my man, respond is one word, not respond.
Right. Like that's something within your local park district. We're about to walk to Respawn, nigga. You coming?
And then he said to her massage, not fast enough, but fat ass enough. Like, really?
Man, we dead kids. Okay, man. Got me choking. Jeez.
Man, Twan, that was horrible, Twan.
Don't ever write us again. Ever again. Jeez, man. Okay.
Just for a precursor, boom, out of here. Keep that in mind, people.
Oh yeah, I miss my girl Shar. That's what's up. She's through that. Man, it didn't take much neither. She had like a short fuse.
It didn't take much at all. If you halfway said something thirsty, you were gone.
Oh, what? We'd be dying, bro. That was a good old days. But anyway, listener email. Here we go. Tim Shinington, man, in Rutherford Clark Jameson.
Wow.
Who said Rutherford? Gentlemen, I enjoyed the show. If would be in order to have what? If would be in order to have you read my email. Oh, I get what he's saying. Yeah, whatever. My issue is different, very difficult. Woman I like, hash brown.
Oh, God.
Come on. Woman I like, hash brown, gained a lot of weight. Reconjected via social meet tea. What? Meet tea.
Oh, God.
Unfreaking believable. Dude. Problem. She gained a lot of weight.
Okay, we got
W-A-I-T.
W-A-I-T, really?
Right.
So she made you wait a long time, huh? Had him on hold like he was in vogue.
You understand? Oh my gosh. Okay. Picks chairs. What?
Really?
Picks chairs were chest high, no below waist.
How you spell waist though?
Man, this is goofy. Went to house to see her. I was floored. Yeah, I'm floored by this email. We talk about future and kids. I lost. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I lost too. I lost when I read your email. Gregory Terry from Douglas Law.
What's a law firm talking like this? A law firm?
Is he serious? I'm going to look them up. I'm going to send them a complaint. You understand? Because I don't know how he's doing. He must be one of those, what are those, a recorder or something. What a court recorder?
The intake guy or the paralegal who takes in the intake cases or whatever and writes them up for the lawyer to review, I guess, maybe.
Right.
But even then, how can you do that? Look the way he talks.
He must be a sheriff. Listener email. Dude, I'm not going back to that. That's
pathetic, Greg.
Man, that's out of line. Anyway. All right. Here we go, man. Oh, this is going to be bad. Okay. Stop it. Stop the damn press. Man, stop the damn press right now. Dude, undeniable Exy and Cornell Maroon Pipopovic?
What is that? Like,
undeniable Exy and Cornell. I'm done. Cornell Maroon Pipopovic. All right.
That's terrible.
Dude, I'm done right now, bro. I haven't said that. I haven't ever said that during the email session.
These will take it out of you right here.
Dude, I'm out of there. Anyway, I like Hyde. Oh, come on. I like Hyde along bus trip. I was listening to Slick the Shacker.
Oh, God. Wow.
On my radio Apple. On his radio Apple.
You being an app, my man? Jesus.
I also am a box fan of Wesley.
Oh, God.
Wesley Pippis. I like porn in his music.
Oh, God.
His rhyme is sick. I think. What?
He will make it throw up for real. His rhyme make it throw up for real.
Dude, just watch. Just wait. I think Slick the Shacker and Westlife Pipe Pippin should do a Moet together.
Wow.
And put it out. It would sell nice. SAIL.
Jesus.
They shall be guests on show. Never that. I'd love all buns from them.
What?
I love album.
Oh, yeah, album. Okay. Like, what in the hell?
This person said all bun.
All bun. You want an all bun sandwich, my man? Like, what do you want?
Dude, man, no. Can you help brand them tapes together to rap? Fresh Boy Frank from South Chris.
Wow.
Fresh Boy Frank, you can go straight to hell.
Exactly. In a handbasket.
Straight to hell. Because, number one, I can't even make this garbage out. But what's even worse than that is you're going to put not only Wesley Pipes and spell that wrong, but Silk the Shocker and spell that wrong.
Exactly. Not to mention the names he called us.
Dude, it's looking down from here. Downhill from here.
Very
because that was, dude, that one right there was worse than most of the FUI emails that we got last week. I mean, the last time we had a show.
Exactly.
That was horrible. Don't you ever write in your lifetime, write into this show about some damn Wesley Pipe.
Exactly. Please.
Westlife Pippin. That's what that fool spelled out. Westlife Pippin.
And Slick the Shacker. Really?
Slick the Shacker. With 2 Ks.
On his radio album.
I mean, you can't make that up, man. That's what he put.
on this show, we don't like Pipe's music, so we would never have him on the show. It's because his music, we don't like it. We did a whole special 2014 on his bad music. And clowned him for it. He wanted us off the air for it. He complained every week about what we did to him. Everything, they're petty, they're raw, they're just clowning me. They're making fun of my career choices. Really? It's a terrible career choice.
You made fun of your career choices when you chose to pick up the damn pen.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody put a 12 gauge to your back and made you write those whack ass rhymes, man.
Exactly.
It's whack. It's wiggity whack.
And your low budget ass videos too.
Dude, with a shiny suit chief, man, if you don't get your ass up out of here. Now you can take that for dangerous language if you want.
Damn right.
I'm just saying. Man, that dude, he's freaking horrible.
And this Fresh Boy Frank is a fan. Really, Fresh Boy Frank? That tells you all you know about you, Fresh Boy Frank. If he's a fan of his music.
Dude, that one's going into the FUI Hall of Fame right there.
Yes, indeed.
Man, you'll get the history. Shoot. All right, man. We finished with Fresh Boy Frank in time. Okay. Listener email. Brother Derek. I was really about to read that like it was normal.
God.
I was about to read that like that was really who he was. It's bad. Brother Derek Rashid Abdul and brother Kamal Kareem Abdul Ali. That's gotta do.
Wow.
Walaikum salam.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's like that. Brothers, hold on. Let me read it like it should be read. Okay, you ready?
Yes, indeed.
All right. Brother, I come to you today to get you on broad with a movement to increase our power level. It's ergonomic initially impact that we as black males enrage our power level to overthrow the evil empire. And he spelled it like this. E space VILLE empire. Okay? Power level enraging and arranging, accompanied by a storm of thunder, and a flash film lightning. Lightning will be door of constant metropolis. Grow seed thou which will experience. I don't even know what this fool is talking about.
I don't either.
Experiencing a developed nation of black male players, MAIL, with constructive power levels. Power levels are a major key to our success growing forward. Please check out the movements and grow seed with us. Brother Derek Corey in NYC. Apparently, he just got out of prison.
He had to.
Reading is fallopian.
Oh, God, it was terrible. That was nothing.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, this next email that I'm about to read is something straight out of the Twilight Zone. I'm looking for Rod Serling as we speak. Okay?
A pipe and ascot as well.
Yes, that too. And umbrella to go with it.
And a squared handkerchief.
And some flip-flops to go with that. Okay. It's the return of, yes, DeMarco. Did he just put your real name on it?
He did, like a bitch.
DeMarco and Alex. Okay.
Bitch.
Hello, old friends. It is I, the voice of reason, Cedric, who you all continue to clown after all these years. You all clothing in style. And why? Because I'm different and better, wanted the best for the group. Okay. Yes, it was I that emailed you all last show. I knew I could still jealous and mad at me because I held you all accountable for the rules set forward by Boss Lady Shaw. Mm-hmm. You all call out of my name and make fun of my fly. Make fun of his fly. Get your attention that way. I sent the email to get Boss Lady Shaw attention. Miss Shaw, I still care about you, even though you've had the security at CAU throw out your building along with having your man and his goons attack me.
Woodman, Monkey Joe.
Oh, brother. Oh, my goodness. I'm the best man for you. I was always better than the guys in the group and the guy you're with now. Give me a chance and don't let these radio guys turn you against me. Cedric, a.k.a. the voice of reason.
Bitch.
That dude is...
Very.
I mean, you're still on the same kick. This is a pitiful dude. Now, we're talking about a sucker. This guy is a true blue sucker.
Yes, he is.
And first of all, if you're going to write this show, make sure that even you, even though you're an FUI prince, you understand? I even expected better out of you when you sent this email.
Exactly. But
you too are hooked on phonics. Unbelievable.
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
She don't want you, dude. She don't want you.
Oh my God.
She hates you. My brother hates you. I hate you.
You understand? You're a laughing stock. You're something that we look back at and we laugh about it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. Unfreaking believable. And you have the utter gall and the audacity to write this goofy crap to this show. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
He's still mad about the group, kicking him out the group. He's still mad about that.
That is ridiculous.
Let it go.
I'm for real. We had... All right, man, let's just call a spade a spade. You were cramping the style. You know what I'm saying? You was on some sucker stuff, and we just wasn't with it. That's not how we was operating. You know what I'm saying? You were basically everything that we were against on those pages, in those groups.
Exactly.
It was it was almost as if every time he would post something, I could literally hear him in the background, in the living room, posting with a little wannabe bootleg smoker's jacket on, his ascot, and he's playing the piano in some pink shorts barefoot.
Exactly.
He was probably singing whatever he wrote, trying to sound like Eric Benet.
Exactly. Exactly, dude. You lame as hell, dude.
God.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying, dude, what an embarrassment.
And when he posted those commandments, that's what got his ass kicked out of the group for good.
That's what I'm saying. Man, I'm waiting for that dude. I'm just looking over this email. Shake my damn head. You can't possibly be that pitiful. But I guess you can.
Char don't want you.
She never did. Like, she looked at him and laughed. Like, dude, seriously?
like, dude, let it go. She don't want you. Never has wanted you.
I could literally see him as the only black character on Mary Poppins.
Exactly. Come on, dude. You lame as hell.
Like, he's the type of guy that would have an umbrella that would turn into like a would-be helicopter like Inspector Gadget.
Exactly. Go, Gadget, go!
Wow. You can't make this up. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, all right. We gotta move on. All right.
What's the reason to go to hell? And Char don't want you. And I'm gonna put this out there. Hollywood, I think he was behind Char getting off Facebook. Out of spite. He reported her page out of spite. It was him, probably.
I know it was him. Because I know he would pull off some sucker stuff like that.
Bitch. Yeah, I'm calling you a bitch. Bitch.
Straight up, in capital letters.
Cedric. Bitch.
That dude is nuts. I don't believe... I'm still tripping off this. Like, and it was a long email, too. Like, dude, he's still salty. I mean, he's crying while he's at the piano playing. Just crying.
Like Ron Osley.
I'm just trying to say... seriously, like, you could take this bitch, put him over on the bench with the rest of the bitches because he's crying. He's really crying. Like, straight up oil tears. Right on.
Good day, asshole. Fuck you, bitch.
Twice.
For what he put my government name out there, too. Bitch.
Dude, that's unbelievable. I don't believe he pulled that off. What a jerk.
Oh.
Jerk face. We could do this all day. That dude, man. He's banned.
Boom! Out of here!
He's banned. I just banned him. Like, all right. Okay. Let me take a breath or two. All right. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Anything's
good.
better than that guy.
I'm just saying. All right, listener email. That's going to be one to remember, I'm telling you. James Rogers and Harold Allen, don't know who they are. I've been dating this chick for 8 years. She's going to get the marinara.
Oh, God.
She's going to get the marinara taken out next year. Okay. The marinara has kept her from beginning pregnant. I like to be allowable to shoot off in her. Wow. She wants this marinara out. Okay. She already talked about it with doctor. Now what can I do now? No. What can I do? No. Be gals. You know be lick. Let's wear a rub her. She gonna tripping lick IT ink. She too. This is the stupidest crap I've ever seen. It ain't that. She done had 3 sets of twins in 22. What 22 of Duval years. What is this?
Oh, God, this is terrible.
She had first set at 19. Youngest, she is 8. She 41. I just ain't trying to get loaded with twins on her. What sure did I do? Andre Richardson at Toyota.
You mean the Marina, my man? The Marina, whatever it's called? The insert they put up in it for 5 years? Not
That
the
dude
marinara?
said, man, look, that dude said marinara.
Wow.
That's what he said, man. It's right there. She wants this marinara out. So, what you're telling me is she basically wants something that you dip cheese sticks in out of.
Pretty much.
Dude. And he just ain't trying to get loaded with twins on her. What sure did I do? Well, I'll tell you what do you do. Don't ever write us again.
Thank you. Please.
Because that was really difficult. And I shouldn't have any type of difficulty even reading these stupid emails, even though I do sometimes. But this is just out of sorts. Like, this isn't even English.
We've had some bad ones today. These are some of the worst ever we've ever had.
That's not it, man. It's about to get worse.
Oh, God.
All right. Sunset Hill and Ron Alangran?
Jesus.
Alangrahan.
Terrible.
I'm done. Thanks again for setting up a great job with your email. Thanks again for your help today and how sending them out back from the office and get with you. Thanks again. Thanks for the email. It's a great day to watch the game tonight and tomorrow night. And I will do it for you tomorrow or Saturday. Wow, was the day you were off the road with me. I was going to call you back. I just got back out to my house. And then he went back to the Atlanta Braves. Was that way? You guys had fun at the moment, but was the way you had to go back out there. And then you had a good time to talk to me again. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Rajiv Murray in Atlanta.
What did that even mean? That meant nothing.
That didn't make any type.
That was a hodgepodge of words right there that meant nothing.
That's what you call crack talk. He couldn't even complete a thought before he went into another thought. That's crack. That's what you call it. That's that crack. That's that good butter.
That's that Krenak. Yeah, got that Krenak.
Yeah. That's straight up. That's rock.
Jesus.
I'm not talking about white. I'm talking about yellow. That's that butter. I mean, he's sky high. Dude, I don't even want to talk about it, man. Whatever. I don't know. I guess maybe he just wanted me to read it.
He's an embarrassment to the city of Atlanta.
Huh?
He's an embarrassment to the city of Atlanta. He's an embarrassment to my city. Very big embarrassment to my city of Atlanta. Rajiv Murray never even been here again. You're banned. Boom. Out of here.
Well, his name is Rajiv. Rajiv.
Might be Indian, or Indian and black, or Indian and white, or something.
But his last name is Murray. Man, come on, man. All right. What the heck is this?
Uh-oh.
I'm dreaming. But anyway, I'm gonna enjoy it. I guess. I hope. All right.
Let's see.
Bossman in Hollywood.
Thank you.
Hello? Great. It's wonderful. All right. I got to straight up with you brothers. Okay. All right. It's a couple females I can't get off my mind. I feel like how we ended on both. Neither one gave our situations a chance to work out our differences to map out a plan forward. One of them in particular came to my spot in December, was acting funny, went to pee, came back out. Man, went to pee. Came back out. I tried to engage her in what was wrong, and she just walked out my house.
I think he meant she, but that's autocorrect, I think.
Well, he tried to engage her in what was wrong. Well, what was wrong? Now we had some differences. Nothing, a little compromise couldn't have worked out. Okay? I went to her spot and she said needs to work on herself and that she got out of a relationship and jumped right into ours and that she didn't have time to process the breakup and she missed their friendship. Yes, it was fast. I believe tomorrow's a promise. So I make my moves with purpose. Okay? She admittedly said that we had great times and a good run. If that's the case, let's work out or work on whatever issues we have. She didn't afford me that opportunity. I still care about her. I think about her and miss what we had. Basically, what should I do? Julius Torres in Sacramento.
Good email.
It was a very decent email. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to try to wrap my mind around the fact that it was actually a decent email. But I mean, regardless of that, what do you think about that, Bossman?
I think that, hey, it's been a few months since you last seen, 6 months probably since you last seen her. Maybe some time has healed some wounds. Maybe you can engage her and open up and say, hey, I really care about you. I hate how we ended. I feel like we could have worked it out. Are you in a better place to maybe re-engage so we can start slowly build back up or something like that? Because obviously he cares about her. I seem like he wants to join work out with her. And
right.
I feel like she wasn't afforded the opportunity for it to work out. She just kind of bailed on it because her mental was out of whack, which may have been good, may have been bad, who knows. But with some time passing by, maybe he can re-engage her and see where her head is and maybe get some closure one way or another.
I can dig that. You know, they always said a closed mouth doesn't get fed. You know what I'm saying? And conversation and communication definitely has a big role to play in that. You know, what harm is it going to do to communicate your feelings to her and get the closure that you need? And, you know, if you can get that, you know, you have to keep it moving. Time waits for no one. Even if you do love her, maybe she's just not ready for what you're ready for. Or maybe she's still in the healing process from the last relationship she had. We don't know how her last relationship went or, you know, what happened or transpired within it. You know, at the same token, you know, space and thoughts are not bad things, especially if you're talking about committing yourself to a relationship. You want to make sure all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. You know what I'm saying? So you nor her have to go into something that you're planning on building on with a bunch of baggage that you don't need. Does that make sense?
Does to me.
You know, so maybe he ought to communicate that with her and see what's what. You know, maybe she was in a bad spot. We don't know why she just said screw it, you know, but maybe she believes that they would be better off as friends for the time being. You know, I mean, you never know. It could work out for the best. You know, I don't know. But what I can say was that was a good email to read.
Yep. And we got
even
one
with the
more crappy one of them go, and we're done. Thank God.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Just went from the divine to the ridiculous. Anyway, listener email: Saxon, Tatum, and Earl Brown.
Wow.
Saxon, Tatum, and Earl Brown. That sounds like a tag team from the 70s.
Yes, it does.
Like the Jobbers, too. Like not anybody who is known.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm a little small on money and dollars. DOLLAZ. That means I'm already not taking your email seriously. I need to lay my... I'm a little small on money and dollars. I need to lay my rent. I need hat shirts from Liz. I need coupons, QPONS. I need coupons for Public in Liz. I need condoms for sex with girls. I need ass incessant.
Wow.
Please help, low yell listener.
He been loyal. Low yell.
Donovan Edwards in Chicago. Man, I'm already disappointed.
Wow.
I'm disappointed, man. Like, what in the bloody hell do you think you're doing?
It's a terrible email, Donovan.
And incredibly stupid at that. We don't need to know that you, man, get a spare job. I'm a little small on money and dollars. I'll tell you one thing you're not small on is foolishness. You're out here. You big dummy. Talking about I'm a little small on money and dollars. I need to lay my rent. Man, lay a job.
Exactly. Man.
I mean, what did he think he was doing? Plus, your email looks like freaking crap, man.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
And we got through all of them in one segment today. I'm shocked about that, but it's all good.
Man, that's all bad for them.
Yeah. Oh, yes. All bad except for one, Julius.
Jeez.
But yeah.
I'm going back and I'm going to read Julius' email. That was a breath of fresh air.
Yes. Thank God for Julius' email. Well, folks, we're going to take a longer break than last time. Come back with segment 3. Recap the emails. Discuss what we was talking about before the email segment about the whites having its own time and programs and the truth about those. And then more FUI material and a recap after the break. We have a jam-packed 30 seconds for you guys here. Boston Hollywood kick off the summer special of the second quarter. We're here. And the voice of reason, once more time, you can go to hell and kiss a Yeti Surrey behind you no good Rudy Pooh Candy ass Cedric, the no good organ player at the church with the flip flops and the ascot on. You idiot! You're banned for life, Jabroni. And don't you ever say my real name again. Ever. That's this segment. We can't hit it with a bang. You a bitch, Cedric. We are out.
And if you don't know, now you know.
summer kickoff quarter 2 FUI report for you. Hollywood, as we begin segment 3, let's put a bow on segment 2. What were your thoughts on this quarter 2, this batch of pathetic listener emails?
They were a lot harder to actually get through than previous emails that we've read. Why that is, I mean, Sunset Hill and Rob Ron Allegrahan or whatever. I mean, think about that.
Were really worse tonight.
They were horrible. Only one person really made the cut, and I mean, even that one had his share of mistakes. It wasn't many, and I could actually understand what was being said, and we were able to give some type of commentary besides get the hell out of here.
Exactly.
Was Julius Torres in Sacramento. Sacramento, you ought to be proud because there's one competent person in your city.
At least one, thank God for that.
Well, one that we know of. Until that's proven otherwise, you all are straight. You know, but the rest of these emails were very difficult and frustrating, to say the least.
And there was extreme as well. That was very extreme. It wasn't just an issue. There was extreme issues and different plot twists and different narratives and just layers of this pathetic crap going on in these emails. Like, the FUI activity in the emails was high as can be today.
Ridiculous. And Fresh Boy Frank took the cake.
You got that right.
Fresh Boy Frank took the freaking cake, dude. Oh, wow.
Like Slick the Shacker.
That was unbelievable.
And Wesley Pippins.
Unbelievable. And this other guy, brother Darren Corey in New York.
Yeah, that.
That was, right after Fresh Boy Frank.
Yes, like that run right there was pretty bad.
Man.
Like that middle run after Twan and Gregory Terry from Douglas Law Group, which is bad because he was a law firm, he can't even talk.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Whatever law firm that is, I'm sure they got a lot of people that they've represented right in the pen.
You got that right.
And I'm talking about innocent like a mug.
Hey, really? A guy from a law firm whose emails did this bad.
They're freaking, man, they're horrible. These are horrible. Like, they went all the way to the left with this.
There was no hope.
Zero.
Yeah,
Zero.
Like, when we start off with Lid Sokovac, like, really? And Elijah Kell disregard, like, you're an English soldier or something. Like, what?
I'm
There ain't no change after that.
For real, that sounds like, what does it sound like? That sounds like, I don't even know what that freaking sounds like. It's just, oh wow. Just give me a freaking break.
The level tonight was one of a kind.
It was tiring.
Very. Like, I remember back in the day, we would get ibuprofen after the show to get our minds back, tethered again. After this reminded me of an old school show.
Oh yeah, dude. I was like, man, freaking trying to read that. You mess around and get yourself a damn migraine.
Like,
I'm just saying.
Between Tristan, Wendy Williams, Black China, and the emails, my God.
And look, that situation right there. Especially, the one with Wendy Williams. If that wasn't bad enough, we got this guy Tristan Thompson, like what he said to his child.
Yeah,
dude, ain't no hope for you.
82 times on TV. I'm at work.
Oh yeah, like that's major. I mean, you get absolutely no cool points whatsoever for that. Like you're a sucker. That's that sucker shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's one of the worst comments I've heard about a father said by his own kid.
Right. Like, stop, bro.
Yeah, that was...
Grow up.
That was pretty bad there. Like, and, you know, kind of leads us into this right here. Is because of, like, in our political environment right now, a lot of it is based on white fear. And with Juneteenth coming and going, the talk about reparations was rampant as well. And my thing is this, Mitch McConnell, who's a bitch as well, said, well, Barack Obama, man, let the president was the country's paying back for slavery. No. For every big company on Wall Street or big company in America, it was founded upon the backs of African slaves, man, who tilled the fields, grew the cotton that made America rich to export the cotton it was picking. So
that's
for
right.
Every rich Caucasian, you got your money based off the backs of one of my black ancestors, who you brought over here in 1619 to Jamestown, Virginia, over to about Hampton, Virginia is today, to Fort Monroe in Hampton, Virginia today. So I don't want to hear it. You might not give us reparations. You can stop the systemic oppression and racism, but the system of you all are ahead of us by 50 yards already before you get started. And yes, white privilege is real. White people get mad when you tell them, no, you're privileged. This country was founded for white men. White men who owned black slaves, made their children slaves. You made your money off the backs of my people. And you forever try to hold us back. But white fear is going to come to fruition because we'll be a minority country come 2043. And these abortion bills, this is what they're about. They're about the white birth rate. Because white women's abortion rates are way higher than black women's are, okay?
That's right.
White women are not having babies. The white death rate is higher than the white birth rate. This is about white birth. This is about maintaining power. The abortion bills are deflected and conflated as a black issue, but it's really to keep white supremacy going. They want more white babies to keep the whiteness going. And white people aren't having babies right now.
That's right.
Dying having white babies. So these laws and for these pro-choice Democrats, a few of them in Louisiana want to represent baby, want to puke. She's like, I'm pro that Democrat. Screw you. A woman should have a choice. Okay? There should not be old, wrinkly white men who take Viagra just to get their Johnsons up, determining what a woman should do with her body. That's their call. The government should not get involved in a woman's reproductive issues. It's not your call. And our government, under the GOP rule, is reaching too far into our personal lives. You know? And I don't want to hear about it's a child. Forget that. It's a woman's call. Now, I'll admit, 3 abortions have bailed me out of my life, so I'm pro-choice in that regard. I'm not going to sit up here and deny that I've had it worked out in my favor. Even if it didn't, I am still, it's your call. It's not for the government to tell you what to do with your body, okay? I want to tell you what I can do with my body. And And some of these old white conservatives have had abortions done who are against for these laws, have had abortions to save their marriages, keep it on the wraps, keep their political careers going. Have had all hypocrites. But if their niece or whatever is raped by an uncle or whoever, they're going to make everything wrong to force them to carry a baby they was raped into having. You know?
That's right.
The GOP, I say no. They're pro-peace. atheists. They're pro-birth. When the baby gets here, they don't want to give them no money for welfare, Medicaid,
right.
WIC, food stamps, Head Start. They want to cut all those entire programs. So yeah, you want them to be birthed, but you don't want to take care of them when they get here. So
That's right.
Hollywood, I'll lay all this out. I want you to comment on your thoughts on the GOP hypocrisy that's permeating our political scene and our life scene, is affecting us policy-wise today, which is a result of the Trump election. And people, once again, voting matters, elections matter. I don't hear the Clinton wasn't the best candidate in the world, but look what we're stuck with now.
That's right. And anything would be an improvement. Let me tell you, this thing with the abortion is about, to me, it's about survival. Everything that you said was correct. It's about white survival because white people are dying. Did you understand that? That's fact. White people are dying. And I'm going to tell you what, the sun ain't your friend either. You understand? That's fact. You know what I'm saying? They're not, white people are not having as many babies. They're not procreating.
Sure not.
You know, and it's a ploy. But let me just read you something right here for people who actually believe that black people actually use and abuse the benefit system. You understand? It says that nationally, most of the people who receive benefits from the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program are white. According to data from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, which administers the program, 40.2% of SNAP recipients are white. 25.7% are black. 10.3% are Hispanic. 2.1% are Asian, and 1.2% are Native American. Okay? That's what it says. So, just like we've been saying earlier, you know, don't drink the Kool-Aid and have yourself thinking something that you shouldn't be thinking, especially where it concerns us. I don't know if we're going to see reparations soon. The powers that be are totally against that because they don't want to see black people with resources to do their own thing. It's happening regardless. But imagine what those resources and those funds could bring. You'll see more black-owned businesses than a little business. You dig what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And with an explosion of black-owned business, the tide changes. They don't want to see that change. They want things to stay exactly the way they are. You know, in their own little white supremacy system. You understand? With their own privilege. And I mean, that's just how the mega rich, mega wealthy, old white men who are pulling the strings, that's how they want it to be. When in all actuality, these same people don't even care about white people. That's the real. They don't care about nobody but them, their successors, what's left of their bloodline, and the money that it takes to keep running the world from behind the scenes. That's all that is. Is it still white supremacy? Absolutely. But all in all, these people, make no mistake about it, they are evil. I'm not saying white people are evil. I'm saying that this particular set of white people are evil. Did you understand that? So, all in all, they have a lot of confusion out there that fuels the fire for this system. You know what I'm saying? And I can only pray that I live to one day see the end of it all. Because it's time. You understand? It's just time. But that's going to start with us. You understand? And I understand we, as a people, have a lot of issues. We've heard it all before. We got to do better. We got this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the same token, I never could understand why one group of people wants to consistently sweep the door of another group of people so bad. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what are you truly concerned about? And it always baffled me. Like, what are they so concerned about that they intentionally sweep in front of our front door? We're not really thinking about them. You understand? Y'all know black people are the most forgiving people on the planet.
I'm not.
I mean, it's the same.
A lot of us are, but I'm not. But.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I know that. I mean, I was about to say it's almost to a fault. You know what I'm saying? But what is it that makes people hate us so much?
Because we hate ourselves. We hate ourselves.
Huh?
We will sell out our own to gain for $1.
Right.
That's the problem.
And it's ridiculous.
We got too many Uncle Toms, coons, sellouts, whatever you want to call it. Now, that's the argument I had with, you know, this guy from CNN who used to be on there, Roland Martin. He hates the word coon, Uncle Tom, and sellout. He call them black conservatives that are wrong. Bullshit. A coon, sellout is what it is. Don't try to dress it up. That if you are certain things you say, you are selling out, and I believe this. Most black conservatives are sellouts and coons and sellouts and Uncle Toms.
Right.
I'm sorry. There's nothing a conservative policy. I cannot name a conservative policy that helps black people. I can't name one. And you got these black conservatives running around, I'm a Republican. For what reason? What does their party don't care about you? They use you as a prop. You're that little shiny dark light. Oh, we care about these people. Hey, you're a prop to them.
That's right.
You are, yes, Roland Martin, they're sellouts. They're coons. They're Uncle Toms. They're not black conservatives that are wrong. Hollywood, he says, I don't believe in that word. No, they're black conservatives that are wrong. That's stupid to me. Call spade, they're coons. Uncle Tom and sellouts.
Yeah, period, point blank. Period, point blank.
Like, we can't dress up when our people sell us out. Like Shaq said, give Donald Trump a chance. It's time to give him he won election fair and square. It's time to give him a chance. Really, Shaq? You're rich. You're rich. It don't affect you. You're rich. No, his policy is going to help because he gives policy tax breaks to the rich.
That's right.
It's not going to hurt you. He probably helps you.
Majorly.
So I'm not a fan of Shaq. So I'm not a fan of these NBA players who cake for him because they got money. See, I forget where I came from. I built this show from nothing to something. I also know where I came from as well. That's why I would never vote Republican as my tax bracket increases. Because I know they don't care about my people. Because I don't mind paying a little bit more taxes to help out somebody else who don't have. And this whole cry about socialism. Republicans like socialism give us a tax break to build us a golf course or build us a building that for one of our friends. That's y'all socialism. But you want to take away the poor people's ability to have entitlement programs. Okay.
You understand?
See,
man,
they don't like when I talk about it because I tell ideas. I'm not going to tap dance around it.
Right.
And I'm not a racist. I just call what you white people do a spade. It's not me being racist. We've not been called a racist before for saying these things. No. I didn't speak the truth. See, race is uncomfortable for white people to talk about because it hits them home real good. And see, some of them are overt racist but don't even realize it.
That's right. That's
Until
right.
you hit them on a certain subject that strikes the nerve with them, like, oh God, no.
That's the power of privilege. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you ask any white person if they would trade places with you or me for a year, let alone a day. They'd be like, I don't think so. I can't handle the starch. But hey, I'm just saying, it's gonna have to start with us. I mean, that's just what that is, man. It's gonna have to start with us. We're gonna have to start with us. We can't expect. We out there pulling. Man, these people out there, they're getting ready for war. Now, whatever kind of war they're getting ready for, I have no idea. It's like they're getting ready for any damn thing, while we're messing around and playing games. We don't have time for games. Things are getting crucial, as you can see over the ever since Trump has basically been president. Things have increased. Things have escalated. You know what I'm saying? Things have escalated. They're coming out the woodwork.
Yes, the covert became overt real fast.
Real fast. You know what I'm saying? The cops are having a field day. We was talking about that on the last show. They're just having a field day. It's target practice. You understand? And white people are quick to say, we get beat up by cops more than... You know, I don't know too many white people that I've even seen in the media, you know, who have gotten killed for basically nothing. Shot like a dog. I'm talking about overkill. 25 shots and they're unarmed.
Wouldn't happen.
You understand? They treat Caucasian mass murderers like they're heroes, basically. We've seen that.
Yeah, took them to Burger King something to eat in Charleston.
You understand? The fact that they're still alive.
Exactly.
I was just reading a story about a guy who got stopped by a police officer, had a gun on the side of him, and went for it. But he's still living. White guy.
Of course.
He's still alive. That is the subject. You know what I'm saying? That's the end-all, be-all. You understand? It's like a shoot. That's what fear does. It's a shoot first. I'm going to ask the questions later. And man, I can't even list the hundreds, the tens to hundreds of examples that we've had where we're being shot down like dogs in the street, like we don't even matter. But you want to know what? It almost seems like our lives don't even matter to us. So in essence, like, how do you expect them to treat? They don't even care about themselves. They don't even love themselves. You know how they're preparing for war? They're preparing for war by shooting each other. You understand? How do you expect them? There's no excuse, but how do you expect them to look at them? We have foreigners in our community, and look what they're feeding us. Yeah, I said it. Look what they're feeding us. You understand? How is it if we were to come into these people's communities and set up shop and sell liquor and all kinds of other crap that they sell in these stores that I go into, and I look around, I'm just like, dude, I walk straight back out. And a lot of them can't even have my business because I don't drink anyway. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, they march in our communities and they just set up shop and they get rich off of our misery. Rich off of our problems. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I dare anybody out there to march into any Indian neighborhood or whoever's neighborhood that's not black and set up shop in their neighborhood and watch what happens.
They're trying to get it shut down and get you out as fast as they could.
I mean, if they don't set it on fire first and be like, we don't know how that happened. It's going down. You understand? And they're going to write about it like you ain't nothing. They're going to talk about it in the open. They're going to picket your shop. Whatever they got to do to get you up out of there, they're going to do it. And they're going to do it. But this is what we allow our community. So to them, it's like, oh, well, they don't care. All they do is sit around here and drink, get high. So, yeah, I'm going to capitalize. So what? I'm able to take care of my family, and I guarantee you, let me tell you something. I guarantee you, a lot of these people that have these stores in these communities of ours, they don't live in the community.
Sure don't.
We need to smarten up. We need to smarten up and get our own. You know what I'm saying? Not anything against them, whatever. It's just that we need to do for self. That's what I believe in. I ain't counting on nobody else. I don't get food stamps. You know what I'm saying? I don't get not against anybody who, if you get public assistance and you need it, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know what that feels like, but I don't get food stamps. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely don't abuse the system. You know, I get out there and I get it because that's what I feel like I have to do. I got kids and I'm going to feed them by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I wouldn't go back. You understand? But the deal is I'm trying to do for self. I don't want to depend on nobody. I want to depend on me. That's power.
Exactly.
That's power.
When they can't control you, you have them by the damn balls when they can't control you.
That's right. And I don't want nobody trying to control me.
Like,
you know, we've been under that for
show.
too long as you.
Think about the show. When we were independent, that made them all mad. So I own all the content now.
Right.
The show. Look where it's went. So
awesome.
And see, like for me, I'm a black business, but what hurts me is that I try to only have black sponsors, but they don't want to pay.
Right.
Like, I gotta be real about that. I get it's hard because I honestly don't take any white sponsorships because I want to have a black funded show. That's just my choice. But it's harder because we don't want to pay each other.
And that's bad. Because that's, I mean, when you compensate, that circulates the black dollar. There's no come up in pulling shenanigans. There's just not. That's business. You know, I don't even understand that.
Like, I have to haggle over price. I'm not going to say the price over there, but it's priced below what the major stations pay. I'm by design to be cheaper. You're haggling with me over a price that's already discounted below what you would pay at a bigger station.
Right. Unbelievable.
It blows my mind. Now, do I have a price that I can go down to if I wanted to? I do. I have a safety net built in to maybe make a deal with somebody. But the same time is it's already priced below what the competitors are charging. And you're still tripping.
That's hard.
That does burn my soul.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
And then you sign them up, they don't want to pay on time. Like, I have to.
You understand? But then you start taking on everybody else's sponsors and you're selling out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, he ain't trying to circulate that black dollar. What?
Like, I gotta eat. It's like...
That's flatly.
It's like... If people just don't understand, yes, I'm a black business, I'm a radio show. I'm a black-owned media company. I'm a black-owned radio show. A staff of one, myself.
Right. That's right.
Now, Hollywood can attest. I built the show virtually by myself with assistance from Hollywood and others, but virtually I built it by myself.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
So it burns my soul that I'm out here trying to help the community by only taking the community's money. But it's hard to find them to fill up slots because they don't want to pay. They can't be consistent with their payments, or they just want the platform but don't want to pay for the platform. It's just sad.
Dude, that's crazy.
Also, we gotta do better in this vote, man. Like, we need to quit finding a reason not to vote. It's like, we need to vote, like, for our women, for our kids, for our lives, because they're coming for our necks.
I'm serious, majorly. And when I tell, this is a right that people have shed blood for. Like, I don't know if anybody out there knows how important or the magnitude, you understand, of what people have actually died for. And it's almost disheartening to say that most black people think that it's a game, or they've been told that the vote doesn't count, or they've been told this, that, and the third.
Or they can pray it all the way.
That is absolute balderdash. You might as well run and go hide. You ain't gonna pray it away. You understand? Because even in the Bible it says faith without works is dead.
Exactly.
You gotta put in some groundwork. You gotta do something. Just sitting there wailing ain't gonna get nothing done. And you wonder why we ain't moving an inch.
Yeah. So many
you know
of our people are still on those old Negro spiritual still. Oh, we gonna pray. Nah. You got to say, prayer about works is dead. You have to put in work. You got to sow the good seeds.
You got to do it. You understand? You got to do it.
There's no magic prayer that's going to bring some put money in your pocket.
Right.
Short of you winning the lottery. Short of that.
You understand? And you know what really pisses me off is that in these churches, they really teach them to just sit there, pray and wait. And that's killing me because it's almost when you that's how, I mean, let's call it a spade. That's how you know you're in the hood. Churches. Mm-hmm. Churches. 2 and 3 on every block. And you tell me how this is really uplifting our community. They got 2 and 3 churches on every block, but the community and the value of the property, you know what I'm saying, in these communities is steadily going down. How does that happen?
Or soon to be gentrified.
Thank you. Tell me how that happened. If you're doing all this praying, they running you up out of your own community. How is that happening? With 7, 8 churches. Dude, look, I lie to you not, bro. In Dallas, Texas, they have like in Oak Cliff, they have like a place called Church Row. Like literally 8 churches. 8 or 9 churches on a square block. All next door to each other. What? And still in the hood. And I ain't talking about no little man church. I'm talking about, nice sized churches. But the value of the property within this community is steadily going down. Please, somebody, tell me how that happened.
Church ain't helping. People ain't helping. They ain't fighting for nothing in city council with the mayor. People are inactive. They're content. They're complacent.
Unbelievable. If these places and these churches were actually helping, those communities ought to be coming up.
But Pastor got him a Jaguar or a Rolls Royce or
every day,
a Benz or an Infiniti.
every day. And you have to wonder to yourself, why are all these big-ass churches chilling in the hood? All of them.
Preying on
in the hood.
They're preying on the weak. Easily impressionable.
I'm telling you,
they
sucking
can
you
join
dry.
and they'll be all right.
You understand? Sucking the community dry. Yeah, I said it. You're sucking the community dry.
And I'll admit, I don't pray much as I should, but, you know, I'm not as religious as I should be, maybe. You know, I believe in God or whatever. You know, I believe in me, but I'm not religious as I should be. I'll put it that way.
Well, the thing is, for me, I know, you know, I have a choice, and I choose not to support any organized religion. You understand? My walk with God is mine. It's not for a pastor. It's not for any. As a matter of fact, if you are a human being, you're not even equipped enough to tell me what to do with my spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Because human beings are flawed.
Yes, we are.
So how are you going to tell somebody what to do with their spirit according to a book that's flawed? Now, people out there might not believe it's flawed, but it's flawed. You're going to either give me everything or give me nothing. And I'm not saying that the Bible doesn't exist or the Bible's a fraud, but I'm saying their version is flawed. Because there's more. And there's more that we don't know of. You know what I'm saying? Our circle of knowledge is the size of a penny in an infinite universe.
Mm-hmm.
With all kinds of stuff that we don't know about. Henceforth, the reason that they hate us. What, you know, when I ask the question, what is it that these people, these rich whites in high places, what is it that they know about us that we don't know about ourselves?
That we can be bought.
They know that. You understand?
We can be manipulated.
They know that too, very well.
We'll turn on ourselves.
You understand? But I'm talking about the underlying thing. What is this underlying factor that makes us the guinea pig for the world? Maybe that's something. Maybe that's something that somebody out there can think about and get back to us on it. You know what I'm saying? What is it really? You know what I'm saying? Some people would say, "Oh, it's because we God's chosen people," or because we're genetically superior. They want to take us out. But I think that's just too simplistic. You know what I'm saying? I think it's something else. You know what I'm saying? What this something else is, I really can't explain. But somebody out there knows. You know what I'm saying? Why they want us extinct. Or why they just can't stand our presence. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? And I would like the answers to these questions. I would like to make it known. Like, what is it that's so deep about us that people have to just... It's like we're alien. You know what I'm saying? It's like they just steadily prod and pick at us like, look at what the little Negro can do. And we fall for the okie doke every single solitary time. And I just don't get it. I don't get it.
There's a big mystery. Folks, this report was what we needed. It wasn't planned, but it was needed.
Yeah.
And I hope you got some out of this that can help you all in your journey.
Right, because there needs to be a discussion. There needs to be a discussion. You understand? And by openly communicating on it, that's how we open up to the discussion. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's going to be 100% right. But the thing is we can put it on the table. You understand? I don't know if we're going to come to a solution, but we can kick it off. At least we'll be on the road. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I don't feel like we're anywhere.
Well, I hope that these little promotions that we did give the FUIs tonight, and others without FUIs can spur them to do better going forward. We can only hope and imagine. And I want to thank you all for listening to tonight's show. I appreciate your support. Me and Hollywood very appreciate. We'll keep you posted for the third quarter show coming in September on Hollywood's birthday. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's show. It wasn't planned this way, but it went the way it went. So you need to hear these things. It was all part of God's plan. So I hope you enjoyed it. So folks, check us out at bossmanshow.com, live stream, iHeartRadio.com app, TuneIn, Stitcher, a lot of apps out there for us, Spotify, and we got it for you folks. So check us out. For Boss Hollywood, we are out.
If you don't know, now you know.
Ninja.
And if you don't know, now you know, you know.